Hey, yo, what it is? You already know the best. It's your boy, Mr. Bell, aka Captain Hater, back with another episode of Hold Up and Another Thing presented by Mixed Vast Media. You know what I'm saying? But look, y'all already know I did the R&B one. So my boy Joe, say what's up to the people.
What's good?
I was want to go do rappers, but Joe said, man, that's played out. Why don't you do producers? And so here we are. So here we are with the producers. So, hey, most of this list was made up by Joe. I think I added 2 people. Well, really, Reddy added 2 people once I see him the list. But here we are. Joe, say what's up to the people.
What's good? We ready to do this?
You want to shout out your the YouTube channel?
I ain't even got a YouTube channel right now.
Okay, so we gonna move on.
But I appreciate that though. Good looking out.
All right, so next up I'm gonna introduce my boy Ready Go. What's up, boy?
What up, man? Thank you for having me here.
Hey, bro, you know you returning guest, my dog, always. Another returning guest, B-Fans. What up, boy?
What's up, man? What's up? Follow me on Instagram, BFINES_. That's simple, real simple. Thanks for having me.
That boy B-Fans do his thing. You know what I'm saying? B-Fans also returning guest. Hey, Joe, you the only first time guest. We gonna have to fix this.
Damn.
And of course, hey, everybody know my brother Will. What up, boy?
What's going on with y'all? I'm glad to be back. I ain't got nothing to shout out. No podcast, no Instagram. None of that. Leave me alone.
All right, hey, yo, I appreciate all y'all taking y'all time out to do this for me, especially Will, because I hit you today because somebody kept slipping on me.
Yeah, I'm like a substitute teacher. Nobody want me until they need me.
Hey, you know, Will always say, hey, bro, just call me when you need me. So that's what I did. I tell Quad, hey, Will is a break glass. When we come in emergency, I'm hitting Will. You know what I'm saying? B-Fans in a way, too, because if I call B-Fans, he don't pop up in a heartbeat. But,
yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going to start off like the NCAA tournament. We gotta have a play-in game. So, the first play-in to go against the number 1 overall seed is Track Masters versus Kanye West. I'm gonna give y'all a cup. Also, Joe updated me. This also includes production as far as R&B as well. I thought it was just hip hop, but it's R&B as well. So
you know, it's kind of such a blurred line at this point, man. I figure why not.
So, with that being said, Track Masters done produced for LL Cool J. They done produced for Mary J. Blige. I had the list wrote down. Lord Jesus. Candy Rain, that's the song. That, you know what I'm saying? Candy Rain, song by So For Real. When I seen that one that they produced that, it kind of threw me. I ain't gonna lie. So, but like I said, play-in. Track Masters and Kanye West. Everybody know Kanye West. Take all Kanye West baggage aside and just production. Yes. B-Fans, you go first because I know you had a problem with Kanye West being in the play-in.
Had a problem. I still got a problem. How is one of the greatest producers ranked in the play-in game? That's like he's a Blue, he's a Kentucky, he's a Duke, he's a Carolina. You got him with the mid-majors. Man, this is outrage, but Kanye West, I'm a big Kanye West fan. Maybe I'm biased, but you got to remember, all that early Rockefeller records, the Blueprint, Jay-Z's arguably his best album ever. Kanye produced the whole thing. H to the is old beat. That's all Kanye. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think this is a fair matchup for Track Masters. They got a good record, a good track record, but it don't compare to Kanye's. It don't.
All right, so you going with Kanye? They also they also worked on the Blueprint. They worked on Tupac. They worked on Nas. You know, they got a resume. But you going with they did basically the whole album of R. Kelly and Jay-Z Best of Both Worlds, Track Masters. But you going with Kanye. Joe, who you going with?
Man, so I'm over here looking at Track Masters' little thing on Apple. And I mean, you're talking like you got Juicy, you got If I Ruled the World, Independent Woman, you got Jenny from the Block, I mean, Getting Jiggy With It. They got a whole list of things. Like their contribution, yeah, it can't be denied, it can't be understated, but unfortunately, man, as much as yeah, but all baggage aside, Kanye, he changed everything. Like he came in and he brought a whole new element into hip hop and production. He done the whole sample thing. You know, motherfuckers weren't doing that sped up sample shit until he came in here and threw the wire and boom. I mean, so you got to give it to Kanye, whether or not you like him or not. What he done, yeah, it tops all that.
All right, ready? Who you going with?
I gotta go with Kanye just because that's what I grew up on the most. I mean, I'm looking at track masters, like you said, you got Nas. I mean, they got a lot of people, but Kanye got a lot of people too. I mean, he done put a lot of people on.
Yeah,
Work with a lot of different people that's current now and back then. So I gotta go with Kanye.
All right, Will.
I'm gonna go with Trackmasters. For this reason, as I look over their catalog, I see a lot of artists that help build
yes,
the music industry.
yeah.
So without Trackmasters helping those artists, we would have never got a Kanye, right?
For sure, for sure.
So I'm gonna have to go with simply because they helped build the foundation. Sneaky pick. This is a play-in. We calling this an 11 versus 11. So these ain't scrubs necessarily. So it's a respectful play-in, but I'm going Trackmasters with the upset and heading to the big dance.
All right, so yeah, so Joe and B fans and Ready went with Kanye, so it's already 3-2. But I'm going with Trackmasters too, just because, like, bro, they started in 1990.
Yeah.
And
But you don't.
come on, bro, 20 years of hits. We ain't talking about just like regular songs. They got 20 years of hits. It's a lot.
Wow.
Like if you're looking at like albums sold, you know what I'm saying, that kind of thing, and like longevity, yeah, you would definitely give it to Trackmasters overall. I can agree with that for sure. I'm looking at more of the standpoint of like who shifted the hip hop production game over, you know what I'm saying, to its next stance. So
Yeah.
I get that. That. Kanye pushed it to another level. I get that, but I don't know, man. That's 20 years.
Dude,
But
that's
You acting like
massive.
Kanye ain't been around for 20 years.
Yeah, he ain't
Kanye's
far behind.
Let me say this about Kanye. Like, think about how selective he's been. He's really limited himself.
True.
so what?
Yeah.
To the people that he wants to work with. Think about some of the other producers in the game right now, how they'll work with pretty much anybody across the board. Kanye really kind of only works with people maybe he feel like he can get a hit from. So he'll have no misses.
Yeah. But Kanye West, though, he's at the stage of his career that he ain't got to work with nobody. Like,
Well, it's
He-
good news for him because I don't think too many people want to work with him right now. So
Yeah, if that's the case,
yeah.
if that's the case, then Dre would never have worked with a lot of people because he had already established a career.
yeah.
I mean, Kanye might be selective, but he still got a big ass list of people he didn't work with. Like I'm looking at PD Pablo, you got Maroon 5, Janet Jackson, Twister. I mean,
Yeah,
that's a whole Ludacris, DMX, Royce the 5, T.I.
Janet Jackson,
I mean,
Alicia Keys. Come on, man.
yeah.
A lot of those people we just named on that list before, Alicia Keys and all that, a lot of them ain't making hits no more.
That's true.
But that ain't got nothing to do with Kanye. But yeah,
A little bit.
They still got
If my friend was a
timeless
super
music.
producer, if my homie was a super producer and I needed a hit, just like Quentin called me for this pod whenever he need me, I'm calling him. Give me a hit.
This is true.
Understand.
It's a
I'm
valid
Janet
point.
Jackson. I'm Janet Jackson. Give me a hit.
Making valid points. All right, we're gonna move on because Kanye took the game. Next play-in game. Mike Will made it. Ready at not ready. Mike Will made it in Metro Boomin. Who y'all going with?
Oh damn.
Ooh.
Oh.
Just where we going. Let's be real. It's gonna be a lot of that because this is the greats of the greats when it comes to production. So it's gonna be a lot of like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I did the R&B, it came down to Usher and Chris Brown in one round. And my sister said, "Hey, bro, I'm logging off because I don't want to pick." It's gonna be like that. You know
I
what I'm
need a
saying? But
catalog, man. I need a catalog.
look,
Because when I'm thinking of Mike Will Made It, all I'm thinking of is the Miley Cyrus song.
That's the last thing I was thinking of, but I'm glad you just said that. Damn.
That hurts.
So he did No Lie, he did Black Beatles, he did Mercy by Kanye West.
Oh yeah.
Dance Like a Dance, Pour It Up by Rihanna.
Okay.
Love Me by Lil Wayne, Body Party. Come on, Body Party was a joint.
Yeah. Yeah, it was okay.
He did Whoa, it was okay. All right, we talking.
That was okay.
Humble by Kendrick Lamar, Formation by Beyonce.
Okay.
He did Future's whole Dirty Sprite too. The whole Dirty Sprite too. That's him.
That damn album's a classic.
Well, don't. You might want to leave that part off because if you go back a few pods in the past, you hear my comments on Future. I think I referred to him as medium trash.
Future?
Hey,
no way.
Hey, look, I love March Madness, the song by Future.
Hey, that's my shit right there.
I give him credit for what he's done. That's
every
good.
morning going to work right there.
I ain't gonna hate on every song the nigga did, but some of them just I passed.
It was a time like between 2013 and about 2017. He had a hell of a run.
Dude, Future did. I was just talking about that yesterday.
Future had a hell of a run.
Yeah.
I seen a post. Okay, but I seen a post. Not to get too far off, but they said Future was better than Tupac. Do y'all agree with that?
Absolutely not.
No.
All right, cool.
Hell no.
You can't just judge an artist basically
Look.
just on the music they produce alone. You know, you got to also look at them as a total, right? And Tupac was just huge. Tupac was a movement. You know, so I'm going with Tupac all day.
Tupac's a whole nother world, man.
Yeah, that's the whole other game.
All right, but now, so let me give y'all some Metro songs. Metro Boomin, he got Bank Account. He got Heartless by Weekend. Whenever I want to be in my fucking female mode, I play Heartless by the Weekend. He did Bad and Bougie, Tunnel Vision, Mask Off. He done worked with Drake. He done worked with, of course, Young Thug, 21 Savage, Gucci. Metro
Metro did Dirty Sprite too. I thought you were talking about Metro on the last thing. My fault.
No, Mike Will.
Metro. Okay.
Yeah, now we at Metro.
Mike Will didn't make that.
No, Metro Boomin. So I'm going Metro Boomin hands down.
All right,
that's
cool.
my vote.
All right, ready? What you doing?
Yeah, it's a hard one because Metro got some bangers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm looking at, I don't know, I say Mike Will made it, you know, just because he got a lot of bangers too.
All right, Joe.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I was about to go with Mike Will until I just looked over Metro Boomin stuff, and I got to go with Metro. My man made Low Life. I can't argue with anybody who made Low Life.
Hey, I love Low Life. Yeah.
Low Life.
With the game with
Future
Weekend.
Yes.
Future
Yes.
Big
Goose. Yeah, that's a joint right there.
And Mask Off. Oh, come on now.
Hold on though. I'm looking at Mike Will. I'm looking at his catalog. Oh my God. Mike Will got a catalog.
Mike Will got, I feel like, without Mike Will, there wouldn't be a Metro Boomin. So,
man.
Yeah.
I don't. Can I rescind my vote? Is it too late to rescind my vote?
You good? You going with Mike?
Yeah, I'm going with Mike. I got to.
Will, who you going with? All right, well, I don't know.
Well, I can see why. I'm over here looking at his list too. I'm like, yeah, you might have a point.
I think I'm gonna go with it's tough, but I'm gonna go with Mike Will Made It. Mike Will Made It as well.
Ooh.
So,
Mike Will got
Mike Will got joints. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Mike Will does, man.
It's gonna be a battle.
Duh.
I'm gonna go with Mike Will. It comes down to two songs for me.
Okay.
And that's Mercy. Like to me, that song was like epic. You know, talking about 2 times platinum. Epic. And then I'm a big 2 Chainz fan. So that No Lie with Drake.
Yeah.
That was, to me, I could play that twice every time I listen to it. So I'm gonna have to go with Mike Will Made It.
I think I got to go with Mike Will too. Oh man,
I can't see anything on his list that make me kind of cringe a little bit. Like I really hated that song, so I'm gonna have to go with Mike Will Made It. Even though Metro Boomin is cranking hits out, you hear his tagline all the time. But I'm going with my man Mike Will Made It. That No Flex Zone. That gets him a black eye, but I'm gonna keep rolling on that. And just respect that and just say when he made that and that Miley stuff, he was just going through some shit. So I'm gonna keep it moving, man.
Crossover ability. We ain't even gonna say that. He has like crossover.
It wasn't no crossover ability. He made Miley rap, nigga. That was it ain't like he was like, oh, let's hop on this pop track,
Hey, weren't they dating for a little while or something? Though?
Yeah, they also dated. So
yeah.
So I'll give him that cloudy judgment because when they give you that action, it's kind of hard to make decisions.
Right.
Get a little snow bunny.
Yeah, he was having fun.
All right, so look, the play-in is over. Y'all went with Mike Will Made It, and y'all went with Kanye. So now we're gonna start at
Kanye.
Look. They went with Kanye. They outvoted us. All right, so we're gonna start at the top. Speaking of Kanye, he goes against the number 1 overall seed, Dr. Dre.
Man.
So
What the fuck? How you gonna do that?
I'll go first, Dr. Dre. I mean, I ain't even got to explain.
Absolutely, man. No doubt about it. Dr. Dre all day.
Hey, B-Fans, what you gonna do, man?
Hey, I'm in a dark place right now, but I guess I got to go with Dre. He's a legend. He did a lot more, but I'm gonna go with Dre.
Okay.
You got to go with Dre. He gave us some of the best hits. Snoop. You got, he was the backbone of the Death Row.
Death Row. Yes.
You got to go with Dre. And he gave us Eminem and 50 Cent. Hey, he got a lot. You know what I mean?
The Game.
The Game.
Yeah.
Shady Aftermath signed. I didn't know Kendrick Lamar was under Aftermath.
Yep. Kendrick Lamar's on the Aftermath. Yep.
That first album. I don't know if that Good Kid, man. I don't know if he's still there, but yeah. So I'm about to go with Dr. Dre, hands down.
All right, ready? Even though it was already 3 votes. Ready? Who you going with?
Man, fuck it. I'm going against the grain. I'm going Kanye. Kanye all the way, man. I'm one of the youngins. So I fuck with Dr. Dre's discography. He's done a lot. I fuck with a lot of the people that he's put on. I fuck with a lot of his music, but shit, Kanye is Kanye, man.
Hey, ready? I'm glad you listed that you are young. So you don't know no better. You still a little
How old
bit better.
I'm 26.
You ain't that young.
Hey, he's young enough to think Kanye's better than Dr. Dre.
I ain't saying he better. I'm just saying
Dre was
I'm
better.
going against the grain. That's what I fuck with more. A little bit more.
Respect it.
But here's my thing, for real. I know I said I wasn't gonna say nothing about it, but like why I say Dre is because I just think of how much longevity he had, and then beyond rap, like go back. My dude was in bell bottoms with Afro. You feel me? Like making hits for.
Man, didn't he make the beat for Ice Cream Man? It was Turn Out the Lights or something like that back in the day.
I think so.
They all sampled Dre.
Yeah.
And then he also made Mary J. Blige Love Affair. He brought Mary back for another generation.
Yeah.
You know what? And when your album sales ain't doing too good, who's the doctor that tell you to go see?
Yeah, $500,000 a track for a reason.
Y'all heard him. He told you.
Dre is Dre. You know what I mean?
He's Dre. Yeah. And plus, he got y'all beats.
So, next round. I didn't put one of these names on the list. Joe did. But here we go. Number 1. Well, not number 1. I think it's number 8. Jermaine Dupri. Going against P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Love.
This is horribly hard.
Whatever we want to call him this week.
Yeah, whatever he want to be. Mr. He likes to pee on the city girl. Anyways.
Hold on. This shouldn't even. How did Puff Daddy get on here? He ain't never produced any fucking thing. He ain't never made no goddamn beat. He might have paid for the goddamn song, but he ain't never.
He got
produced
a
beat. Let me ask, Joe, why did you put Diddy on the list?
All right, so I went to a website and typed in top 20 producers in hip hop of all time. Diddy came up on the list. I'm like, well, you do have a point. Diddy is credited as a producer on many things. So
Yeah.
Whether or not he really made it, that's always be debatable.
Did he ever touch a keyboard? Probably not.
Probably not. My man probably just stood there and said, hey, you do this, you do that. I'm gonna take credit for it all. But whatever.
That's executive producer though.
Yeah.
Hey, still producing.
Yeah.
The producer credit. Diddy had influence on everything that came through Bad Boys.
And like I talked about Murray with Dre, he worked with Murray too. So all right,
Yeah.
who y'all going with? Be fine. What's
up?
up? Go first.
I told you. How did he even get on this list? This didn't even be. Puff Daddy never made a note. I don't know if he did or not, but so I'm gonna go with You got to go. I'm not going with Puff Daddy, man. No, so
You going Jermaine Dupri?
Jermaine Dupri all day. Come
All
on
right.
now. Y'all was in the theaters at 11 years old going to see Like Mike. Y'all was there seeing Bow Wow. Y'all was Harlem shaking and had to, trying to get your braids. He gave us Bow Wow. Well, I guess Puff Daddy gave us a lot of shit too. So, but I don't know. I don't really care for Puff.
You just take a Puff out. You just take a Puff out automatic.
I'm not really a Puff fan. I don't like how you notice his artists are starving. I don't know. They leave Puff Daddy and just go off the fucking. I don't know. Like Puff Daddy's not a good dude. He does a lot of bad deals. I don't know. I'm going to
Hey, we talking about production, not his personality. All right, Joe, who you going with?
Man, I gotta go with Jermaine, man. JD. I'm looking over P. Diddy, I'm looking at Jermaine. Yeah, Diddy got stuff, but it's mainly all tied into just Bad Boy to a certain era. With Jermaine, it's everywhere. JD's got stuff, stretching across different, artists, different genres, just everything.
All right, ready? What you gonna do, player?
Man, I'm glad you put this on here because this was, I think, Joe Budden. Remember they was talking about P. Diddy and Jermaine Dupri going. P. Diddy disrespected the shit out of Jermaine Dupri.
He did.
And, one thing I like that Jermaine Dupri said is he produces shit, he writes shit, he produces artists, produce Usher. So it's like I gotta go with Jermaine Dupri because I feel like he really does the thing, instead of like you said, P. Diddy's an executive producer, so he putting the elements in place and everything. But I respect Jermaine Dupri, and I don't like how Diddy tried to. Oh man, he can't compare to me, man, like that. Fuck that shit, bro. Jermaine Dupri.
Okay, you got real personal. All right, Will, what you gonna do?
Oh man, for a second there, I had to sit back and think about it because I was listening to everybody's argument, and there was one argument. A person said, speak on Diddy's personal life. Well, go look at Jermaine's. A lot of people don't want to fuck with Jermaine no more either. So if we compare personals, that's a wash for me. We know Diddy is like.
He ain't got no money to give nobody. He went broke. So he went broke. Puff Daddy's a set like a fat rat. And
so that's a stain on your character, Jermaine. Jermaine, it's a stain on your character, nigga. You come across too many dollars to be broke, nigga. What's wrong with you? That's a -2. I'm taking 2 of your tracks off your list. You losing 2 of the tracks you produced because you broke. So that means you didn't really do nothing. But no, I'm gonna go with Jermaine because when you look at Jermaine's list, Jermaine, he produced songs for her. Bryson Tiller, he was involved with some of his work, so Jermaine is still actually relevant today. Diddy, all we know Diddy for is Revolt, his network, peeing on young women.
I know Diddy more for cologne and clothing and things nowadays.
Yeah, nobody wears Sean Don.
Ciroc vodka and shit like that. I don't really know him for production.
Like Diddy get you drunk and get you peeing on girls. Like he does that. And we know that he's an advocate for that. Like that's what
Oh,
he's
that's a
about.
whole nother podcast you need to do, Quentin. What's up with motherfuckers wanting to pee on people when they get famous? But
I'm gonna add
You run
it.
out
Yeah,
of
I
things
know
to
poor
do.
people to get peed on. I know
You
it ain't a
run
rich
out
and
of things
famous.
to do.
Yeah, I think, I done come across some poor motherfuckers that like to get, so I don't think that's a rich and famous thing. You just like to get pissed
The
on.
rich people do a little bit more though. They talk about it too.
yeah.
I think they
Oh,
try
okay, yeah.
stuff to do.
right.
The poor people, they try to hide it. They try to
Yeah,
hide
I'm
this
saying.
shit.
The
They
rich
gotta
people
go
be
work
out there
tomorrow.
talking about, oh, I love doing this shit. You got Kevin Gates talking about, I'll drink some motherfuckers piss. Like, okay, bro, keep it calm. Keep it
See,
professional.
you just took it to the next level, bro. Like you going to put it in your body. That's a problem for me. I ain't
Hey,
drinking nothing.
if
I got nobody's body.
Yes.
If they pee on you, you can shower it off. If you drinking it, hey, bro,
It's in you. It's a part of you. That's in your DNA now. When they swab you, it's gonna say "Little Miami."
well, boy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Next round.
Okay.
We gonna go on. Next round. We
Excuse me.
gonna go to the South and the West Coast. Manny Fresh versus DJ Mustard. Now,
This
Who's
isn't even a conversation. Get the fuck out of my face.
I know
Who's
Joe. Joe, I know who you going. with.
You already know who I'm going with on this one. This is Manny Fresh all day.
I don't
Man.
know.
Man, created Cash Money. Without him, what was Cash Money?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right about that.
Every
100%.
album that came out for how long? Everything he did. Everything.
Yeah.
I can't argue. That man to me is fucking, he's it.
Yeah, I got one argument for Manny Fresh.
What's up?
Like you can't pick anybody. Well, you can't pick Mustard over him. And the reason I say that is because Manny Fresh helped create one of the artists that helped create all the artists now.
Lil Wayne?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He
So-
did give us Wayne.
Like he didn't just give us Wayne. Like he gave Wayne a sound.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he taught Wayne, like Wayne to tell you, one of the ways he taught to do that freestyle shit was because he was in the studio with Manny, and Manny was like, hey, just try, this. So, that's a part of it. He's part of history, man. He's like,
I
as
don't
big
feel
as
like
he-
he gets the credit he deserves for everything he
As
did.
big as he was, he does not get the credit
No,
that
he
deserves.
does not, man. Like you had like KLC down there with No Limit, doing the New Orleans thing and everything, but nobody took the New Orleans, the feeling, the soul, the sound of New Orleans and introduced it on the level that Manny Fresh did and put it out there. And everything that he did, it was all different. It was all so unique, but it was also fucking good.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah.
DJ
man.
Mustard's soundtrack, his catalog is deep. But I
DJ
think-
Mustard,
Heard
man,
all that shit.
same thing with him. Like he did something with that sound over there on the West Coast that you can hear a beat and it's Mustard. You're like, oh yeah, listen to that hi-hat, listen to the claps and everything. You're like, that's Mustard, and his shit is dope.
Yeah. But like you say, I gotta give the nod just for Manny Fresh for Wayne alone. You gave us Wayne, Lil Wayne, so for that alone, I gotta give it to Manny Fresh. That's my vote.
All right, ready? What you gonna do?
Hey, bro, can we do a tie?
You
do what?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
want to do a tie because
Yes.
No, we
man,
can't do a time because
Hey, I
DJ
know.
Yeah, that's
a
the hell.
tough,
I don't know, man.
bro. That's a tough
Hey,
choice,
hey,
but I get it.
that man YG came on with DJ Mustard. Boy, them songs, I don't know, man. Them things be hitting, but like at the same time, Manny Fresh be hitting too. He got, like y'all said,
Yeah.
he's innovative. So it's like, that's a hard choice to choose between the two, just because, like, me personally,
No,
both of them do it for me, man. So I'll be like a tie.
I know, like for me, for my generation, all you gotta do is hear those first like 3 keys and back that ass up, dog, and it's done.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's it, dog. You're done. You're just
Yeah,
like,
right.
okay. Care how old I am, I'm about to throw my fucking back out.
Oh, there you go.
all right.
I give Mustard credit though. He has created a lot of good music for today.
Yeah.
But like I said, just Manny's impact on it. So like if Mustard produces like one of the future artists that, you know, running for the next decade, then we can revisit it. But Manny helped bring Wayne to the surface. So
all right, so let me play devil's advocate real quick. And I gotta answer quick. We giving Manny Fresh a lot of credit for Wayne, but Manny Fresh ain't done a lot outside of Cash Money. He done some, but he ain't done a lot outside of Cash Money, as of where Mustard is spread around not only his acts but other acts, including Wayne.
You got a point right there. You do. Mustard he's branched out into different things, and he's tried out a lot of different artists. Yeah.
As well as great Manny is, can we like Manny ain't really got outside of Cash Money, and most of his stuff outside of Cash Money is some of his samples from his stuff from Cash Money.
I'll ask you this though. So if we're gonna say that about Manny, then we have to put this into comparison too. When you say that, Manny was a DJ in a different time.
True.
He was a producer in a different time. You represented your camp and you wanted to destroy everybody else's camp. You know, so it was a different time. Mustard working in a time period where we all family. You know, we all do this together until we beefing and we don't like each other no more, whatever.
Right.
So like it was different. Like Baby wasn't letting Manny run and go work with P. Baby wasn't letting Manny run up to New York to work with Jay-Z now. You feel me? Like that wasn't. It was gonna be some issues.
Yeah, you do have a point there. I never even thought about that though.
That's true.
You're
and
right.
It's a Manny's credit. He did say like he kind of got blackballed after a while with Birdman.
Yeah.
Birdman tried to prevent him from working with other people. So I get that. All right, Mr. Manny Fresh moves on. So now we doing it's like a versus style situation. So why not have the versus people go against each other?
Shit.
Timberland versus Swiss Beats. B Fines, what's up, cuz? What you thinking? Timberland, Swiss Beats.
I'm gonna have to go with Swiss Beats. I'm gonna have to take a good look at another look at Timberland's catalog. But Swiss Beats, he has a, you know, I think a bigger bag. Like I when I think of Timberland, I'm thinking Missy Elliott. My mind goes to Missy Elliott and Leah. But I don't know. Timberland gave us one of my favorite Dre-Z tracks at not 52 Cards. What's the name of that song? I can't think.
Dirt Off Your Shoulder.
I was gonna say Dirt Off Your Shoulder.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Which that beat.
Come back. Yeah, come back to me. Let me take a good look at this catalog. I can come back to me, man.
He wanna come back. All right, Joe, what's up? What you think?
I gotta go with Timberland. As much as I love Swiss, and I feel like Swiss did so much for like New York, you know what I'm saying, to bring it back up with like DMX, you know what I'm saying, and Rough Riders and everything like that. Timberland to me, I don't know, maybe it's just maybe it's my age, but I've been with him so long, dog. I love his shit. And there's a lot of stuff that I hear about him where I don't even know if it's true or not, but they're like, you know, somebody said that he produced No More Pain for All Eyes on Me, you know, but he didn't get any credit for it. I don't know if that's true, but the damn production sounds like him. It sounds like a drum pattern he would create. So Timberland.
1 in a million. Oh my God. Timberland goes bang.
Timberland.
Bang.
Bro. Timberland.
I'm gonna go with
forever.
Hold on. Go ahead. I got something to say. I'm looking through this catalog, and can we bring back movie soundtracks? What happened to movie soundtracks?
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
Yeah, so that's just off topic, but I don't know. Yeah, he got a big bag over here, Timberland. So I don't know. I said Swiss Beats at first. I forgot about Bubba Sparks. I mean, where he been at?
Hey, man,
Rehab.
Look,
fishing.
I'm sorry, my bad. I've read too many articles.
Let me tell you, I'm going with Timberland. The reason I'm going with Timberland, because Timberland got the R&B joints too.
Yeah,
I see that.
He got the Leahs. He got the Justin Timberlake. He brought Justin Timberlake.
He made Justin Timberlake into
Come on, like he cried me a river and all of that. That's Timberland all day.
Mm-hmm.
Timberland got
it is. Oh my God, I love R&B.
Hey, bro, Timberland's the one for me. But I only think, honestly, no disrespect to Swiss Beats. No disrespect. I think it's Timberland. It ain't even close.
Yeah, I'm going Tim.
Yeah,
For
I'm
this
gonna go with Timberland.
I had to ask myself, I had to say, before I looked at the list, I said, I'm gonna try a little different. I said, if I was getting a song produced today and I wanted a hit, I go to either one. But who would I lean towards? And my mind said, shit, nigga, we leaning towards Tim. And then I looked at his list and my fingers got a cramp. It was so fucking long.
Yeah.
Just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
Yeah.
And I scrolled all the way down to see his most recent, and it was 2022. This man worked on Jack Harlow's project. So he is like in the fray still. He's been doing it for decades. Like and I know Swiss has been doing it for decades. But honestly, like growing up, like I wasn't like the biggest like New York rapper fan. Like I like Jay-Z, I like DMX, like a few of the niggas. I was more like I was a Southern guy, Manny Fresh, Cash Money. I fucked with the niggas from out Texas, 8 Ball and them. Pimp C them. That was more my speed. So I'm gonna go with Timberland because come on, Missy Elliott, super duper fly.
I can't stand the rain.
Missy Elliott. Can't stand it. To this day, I hate the rain. I'll still be.
He's well. Hey, come on, Reddy. What you think?
Might be, bro. But I got a Timberland. I'm in Virginia right now. Shit. So,
Right.
I'm a rep Timberland, man. I like his sound a little better, just in general. Sometimes I feel like, Swiss is dope. Sometimes I feel like his shit be kind of corny, I've heard some songs where I was like, this shit trash.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I ain't gonna knock his catalog. He is good, but at the same time, I gotta go for Tim on that. Just my personal preference.
Timberland be experimental with some of his shit too. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to like try out different sounds and different styles, just to, step outside the box with it.
My guy Timberland did Big Pimp, man.
Fuck yeah.
Big Pimp. Come on, man.
Timberland.
Talking about Big Pimpin', Jay-Z's Big Pimpin'?
Yeah, Timberland did it.
Ooh.
Come on, man.
All right. That's why I said I think it's Timberland ain't even close. But
yeah,
we're gonna move on to the other side of the bracket. Technically the number 2 seed, Hit Boy, going up against Mike Will Made It. What y'all think, Joe? What you think? Let's start off with Joe.
Shit, man. I don't even know what. I gotta pull up Hit Boy stuff, man. You don't have to come back to me for a second.
So let me tell y'all something.
Give us a little catalog, yeah.
Let me give y'all a little bit of it. He so 2012, he did All Good. He did The Long Way. He did The Right One by Wale. He did Money.
He got Sicko Mode. Okay.
He got Sicko Mode. He got Feeling Myself by Nicki Minaj. He got Way Back by Travis Scott. He got
Paris by Jay-Z and Kanye West.
Yes. He got 4 Things with Freddie Gibbs, Big Sean. Whew. King's Disease by Nas, which he's in both of them King's Disease.
He did all 3 of them. And he brought I'm a Nas stan. Like I'm a super fan. Like that's on my bucket list to see Nas in concert. Excuse me. See Nas in concert. And like he restricted Nas's career. I ain't gonna say he was dead in the water, but one thing that hurt Nas.
He was dead in the water.
You said it, I didn't. One of the things that hurt Nas in his early days is beat selection. Like his beat selection is always off, and like he finally caught it with King Disease 3. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. He might get my nods for that, just for that alone. He didn't get with one of the GOATs and made some classics. So I give Hit Boy the slight edge.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Hit Boy, just because, like you said, he helped a lot of artists who needed that to find a new sound. Like whenever you can give people a new sound, and it's relevant to the time we're in, it means you're big. Like you restructuring careers and shit, dude. man, you're a savior. So I'm gonna go with him.
All right.
And plus, did Mike Will win his last round?
He wanted to play in. Yeah.
Oh, he wanted to play around that got him here?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's exhausted, man. Good boy.
Hey, Reddy, what you think?
I'm gonna go the same thing. I'm looking at Hit Boy's catalog, man. He do got some tracks. I mean, he got a lot of tracks that I like a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna go Hit Boy.
All right, Joe.
I gotta stay with Mike Will, man, because I'm looking over and he does have a lot, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know too much of it. I know like 3 or 4 songs he's got on here. So apparently I'm not up on Hit Boy, so I gotta stick with what I know.
I'm gonna tell you a Hit Boy song that might make you change your mind, man.
What's that?
Lil Wayne featuring Eminem.
Drop the World.
Oh, wow. That's Hit
Drop
Boy?
the World's on there. Trophies is on there.
Yeah.
Trophies is a bad motherfucker right there.
Yeah,
It is.
Trophies is.
He
And
got
that's Hit
that
Boy?
click. He got that click with Kanye, Jay-Z.
No,
and
he
Big
got
Snoop.
Jay-Z and Kanye's Paris. That is the
That's
hardest.
huge.
You know why they call it niggas in Paris? Because niggas was in Paris. Y'all see
Right.
that little TikTok?
Bro.
Nah, I ain't seen that one.
Yes. I know
The
exactly.
TikTok
what you-
says, he said, why y'all, he said, Kanye was like an interview, Kanye clip. He said, why you think it was called Niggas in Paris? Why? Because niggas was in Paris. It was one of them Kanye viral clips. He said,
Bro, fuck.
All right. Hey, well, Joe, you went with Mike Will, but Hit Boy already won out.
Of course.
So we're gonna move on to the next round. I would have went. I ain't gonna lie. I would have went with Hit Boy too. So it would have been 4-1. But all right, Rick Rubin and RZA. So we
You
going
said who?
Woo. We going RZA with Wu-Tang.
Ooh.
That's just Wu-Tang in itself. But Rick Rubin has produced a lot of joints that I feel like people don't really
know about. No,
Yo,
he did.
a lot of them early, like, hip hop dudes. Hell, Def Jam
Bro.
is Rick
Hey,
Rubin.
I'm gonna go
Don't
ahead
forget
real
about-
quick. I'm just gonna say I'm saying Rick Rubin because I gotta step out here and take a piss real quick. But Rick Rubin, just for everything he did for hip hop to even get started on its footing alone, you know what I'm saying? Producing all that early stuff, DMC, LL, Beastie Boys, all that shit. He keeps going and going. Jay-Z, 99 Problems, all that. She's still in it.
Rick Rubin was in the 80s, in the 90s,
And
in the
2000s.
2000s,
Yeah, and he's
in
still
the
out there doing.
2010s. He
Yeah.
got stuff in the 20s.
Yeah, he's doing his damn thing. I'll be right back.
All right. So we already got Rick Rubin for one on. Ready? What you go? Ready? Let's go with you because you the young.
Shit, this is too easy, man. Rick Rubin, just because he got Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. Goddamn, Aaron Now just produced their new album that just came out last year. Produced their old shit. Like, I gotta go with Rick Rubin, man.
All right. Rube, 2 for Rubin already. B5s, what's on your mind?
got me. Oh, my fault. I thought myself was on mute. I'm going with Rick Rubin. That was my, I'm going with Rick Rubin. That, the catalog, versatile and deep. That's my 1 and 2. You got a versatile, deep catalog. You got my vote. Going with Rick Rubin right here.
Yo, Will, what you think?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Rick Rubin simply because I don't even remember who he's going against. Like, that's how good he is. He squashed him to where he was non-existent. It was like he came out to play a game. He was the only one on the court. The guy got hits to fill up the stands. So I'm going with Rick Rubin. And when I seen him for the first time, I wanted the dude I was looking at to scoot over and be somebody else behind it, but I was like, oh my God, it's this guy. I just had no idea what he looked like. I was like, wow, that's Rick Rubin.
So to remind people, Rick Rubin went up against RZA. I want to give RZA credit, right? RZA, it's just like I don't even really gotta go through his production, but just say Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is probably it's kind of hard to say Wu-Tang is a group because it's like 50 of them. But you know what I'm saying?
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
You know what I mean? But I don't really think with the Timberland situation. I don't really think it's close. I think it's Rick Rubin because, like you said, Rick Rubin got pages and pages and pages and pages of productions. Nobody else on this list besides maybe Dre, and even I don't think Dre got the list of production that he got. So, with that being said, I'm going Rick Rubin. All right, let's take it to the Dirty South versus New York. Just Blaze versus Juicy J.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, wow. I love Juicy J, man. I think
Oh.
he's one of the most underrated figures, not as producer, this underrated figure in hip hop, period. Like, I'm going Juicy J. I know I sound like a kid in the candy store. I love Juicy J. Like, when I seen this bracket, like, that was my dark horse. I can say dark horse. That was my favorite to win it all.
bruh.
Juicy J got a deep catalog. He's responsible for one of the best groups. He got Miley Cyrus a hit. He got, I'm gonna go Juicy J.
All right, who won't go next?
Man, I gotta go with Juicy. I'm looking at Just Blaze, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Just Blaze probably could top him, but I love Juicy.
Hey,
The
it's
sound
personal.
that he created.
It's
the
personal opinion.
Yeah. Juicy, man, all day.
I feel like, hey, no offense, Joe. I already knew you was gonna go with Juicy just because.
Of course you did.
Because you fuck with Manny, the way I knew you was gonna fuck with Juicy. Like I already knew you was going with Juicy.
Dude, the South, man. Love it.
All right, ready? What's up, boy?
Oh, damn, man. This is a hard one. I'm gonna go with Just Blaze, man.
Okay.
Just cause I'm looking at his tracks, he do got a lot of tracks, man. He got that boy, and man, it looked like he did Pump It Up. With
He
Joe
did do
Budden.
Pump It Up. He did do Pump
That's
It Up.
just that's just crazy. I mean, Juicy J, I didn't even know he produced until I seen it on the list, and I'm looking at it now. And Juicy J do got a lot of tracks. He probably one of the oldest people still partying to this day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's still
I'm
out here.
surprised
running.
he's still out here doing that shit.
hell yeah. But I'll go with Just Blaze.
All right, Will.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Juicy J for a lot of reasons, but the number one reason I'm going with Juicy J, the number one reason is because Just Blaze produced Pumped It Up.
That's funny.
Well, you don't like Joe Budden?
Man,
I can't
Pump It
stand
Up,
him.
bro. Pump It Up, bro. That was that was enough to lose one round. He got past the tournament because of Pumped It Up. So I would go scrub that off my list.
Okay.
All
I
right,
respect
so Juicy J moves on. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Juicy J too, but Just Blaze got some joints. And you hear Just Blaze joint. It got some fire to it.
It do.
But hey, here we are. Last matchup of the first round. Lil Jon or Pharrell? Which Pharrell's kind of technically the Neptunes, but we just gonna say Pharrell. Which I think. Come on.
I'm going Lil Jon.
I missed my touch.
He made us listen to Atlanta a little bit more. You know, if it wasn't for him and Jeezy and them coming out in that time, a big Lil Jon made Atlanta, like, his music was so mainstream in commercials and shit. So niggas who wasn't hollering about, oh, Atlanta this, Atlanta that, they start hollering Atlanta this, Atlanta that, because, they knew who Lil Jon was and they knew the people he produced. So I'm going Lil Jon. He had the whole country talking about, yeah, for no reason.
Bro.
All right.
I love Pharrell. I love everything the Neptunes does. I love their whole style. Everything is so amazing. But yeah, just like he said, I got to give it to Lil Jon because Lil Jon just like we talking about with Kanye, man, he came in and he shifted shit. He changed it up and he brought Atlanta, him and Jeezy and all of them, he brought that to the highlight. Everybody was starting to pay more attention to it. Yeah, and he had everybody saying fucking yeah. I mean, Dave Chappelle's skit. Come on now.
He brought the snaps.
Yeah.
What's up, B? B fast, talk to him.
I'm gonna go with Pharrell here. for one reason only. Lil Jon ruined what would have been the greatest R&B song ever with Lovers and Friends. If Lil Jon wasn't on Lovers and Friends,
Oh no, I gotta disagree with you. That song was
He
fucking
made it
trash to
better.
begin with.
He
oh,
made it better.
God damn, that song is. Oh, they should have never done that.
Whoa, whoa.
you don't like that song?
Whoa.
No,
Oh, it
no.
kind of go. I think that song kind of go hard, man.
I can't. I don't
can't
know.
hear my tongue.
See, that's me. I can't do it. I guess it's because I had such high anticipation after fucking Yeah that when that came out, I was like, oh no, y'all.
I think Lovers and Friends is better than Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think Yale's like a base hit, Love the Friends, a home run.
Well, clearly, I am the out of the loop person in this shit. So yeah, all right.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Pharrell. He got SVW. He got the Clips. Noriega. You know, this is all early '90s.
I'm saying Pharrell been doing it for a while too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shoot.
Hey, dirty baby, I got. Oh, come on, man. It's all for real. Who else we got over here? Prince. I didn't know he had Prince on here. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I ain't too much of a Khalees fan. I don't know about her. Mystical. I don't know, man.
Pharrell got
Excuse
joints.
me. Hey, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Pharrell got Jay-Z joints. He got Nas. I think he got some Nas joints in there at some point.
Yeah.
Pharrell worked with everybody.
Pharrell got joints.
Did he work with Michael too, Jackson?
Yep, he got some
Yeah.
Michael
He
shit.
got some
He got
MJ.
some, I think he got some Beyonce shit. Like
Yeah.
Pharrell got joints.
Pharrell
Let's
did.
say the Neptunes too, though, because you know he worked with his boys a lot on that shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, we can't just give him all the credit. Like he was sitting in the lab by himself.
Mhm.
All right, ready?
Lil Jon is one of my favorite artists from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Shake it like a salt shaker. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I gotta go with Pharrell. Pharrell got versatility. He's relevant even now.
Yeah.
The man got songs. He got songs with fucking Charlie Wilson, man, which is Peaches and Cream. You can't forget about that. You can't forget about a lot of hits he got that's timeless.
All right,
You
so
know,
let me get this straight.
So
For ready, you went with Pharrell.
yeah,
Be Fast, you went with Pharrell.
Correct.
Joe, you went with Lil Jon.
Mm-hmm.
Will, you went with Lil Jon, right?
We got time here.
Good
So
job,
I
Michael.
ain't really had a bit of tiebreaker this whole bar because most of the time it was over by the time it got to me. I'm going with Pharrell just because of everything Reddy said. Yo, Pharrell got the R&B joints.
Yeah.
So not only do he get, don't get me wrong, Lil Jon got R&B joints too. And it's hard for me to go against Lil Jon because be fast, you know, that was like our era in school. You know what I mean?
It was.
That's our era. That's
If you don't give it
big.
down, we don't give up. Hey, I'm telling you, that was the whole
Bro.
What was
How
the
can you
boys,
go against
Lil
Jon?
Jon had a run, but
He
if
did.
we look at it like Pharrell has had the longevity.
yeah. So
He
I
has
gotta
been
go.
consistent in the game since like the mid 90s, you know, something like that. So
yeah.
and I think he got more. Like overall, he got more timeless tracks. Like
Yeah,
Lil Jon
for
got
sure.
some timeless tracks, but like you could go and listen to a Pharrell song anytime for
It's
any
like,
situation.
it's like your boy was saying, man, you know, he worked with SWV and stuff. You can listen to that kind of, you know, you can listen to that music now. Lil Jon, I can listen to him, and don't get me wrong, I still love Lil Jon, but there's a time and a place for that. Pharrell has something for every mood you're in and for everything, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pharrell got a production for everything. Lil
Yes.
Jon's is you got to be in the mood for it.
Yeah.
All right, so Pharrell's moving on. So we're going to stick with Pharrell. I'm going to stay down on this side. Pharrell versus Juicy J. We gave Pharrell all his credit. So what y'all going to do? Joe, I'm going to go start with you. Juicy J or Pharrell?
You know what, man? I love Juicy, but I'm going to give it to Pharrell. Like we were
I'm
just
with you,
talking
man.
about.
I love Juicy J, but damn,
I do.
he caught a straight bullet in that second round.
He
That's
did. He
perfect.
straight up
He
did. You
caught-
can't go against Pharrell. Like we just
Right.
said, you know, the longevity and the everything that he has made.
All right, Will.
So I mean, if that's the case, then we got Pharrell versus Rick Rubin.
Well, we ain't got that. We ain't got that far yet. We ain't got
I mean,
that far.
that's where we're going. If
I
Pharrell's
mean,
ain't
true,
good.
but let me get there first. Yeah, let me get there. All right, ready? You going with Pharrell?
Oh, yeah, I'm going with Pharrell. You already know.
All right, so Pharrell 5-0. So let me get up here. Hit Boy versus Rick Rubin.
That's Rick
Rick
Rubin.
Rubin.
Rick Rubin.
We'll have sped up my podcast. So nobody won't.
This just in. Hit Boy didn't show up.
Hey, he showed up, but hey, it was 102-12. It wasn't nothing he could do.
It was a blowout.
All right, so before we get on that side to get to the final two, let's get on this side. Manny Fresh and Timberland.
Timberland.
Oh,
Timberland. I think it's ain't Timberland's bag is just too deep and big, man. So I have to go with Timberland, man.
fuck. I gotta agree with you.
That's 2 for Till.
Dog, I don't want to go against Manny ever, but against Timberland, you can't.
It's credit. Timberland had done it all. Ready?
He went against Scott Storch though.
Scott Storch.
Manny and
That's
Scott
another
Storch
one,
had that
man.
battle.
He should have been on the list, but again.
Hey, it's too many people. I mean, Reddy did
Right.
send me Scott Storch, but it was like, hey, I don't
Right. I mean, Scott Storch done a hell. I mean, fucking Still Dre. Come on now.
Beyonce track.
Scott Storch could have done it, but hey, too many people.
Too many people. Yeah.
So, Reddy, what you gonna do? Mustard or Timberland? I mean, Timberland or Manny Fresh?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, Timberland. It's
All
too
right,
easy.
Will. Will, what you gonna do?
Are you waiting for me?
Yeah.
Said Timberland and Manny Fresh.
Yep.
Oh man. If at this point I gotta go with I'm not trying to think about the previous track record or anything like that. I'm just saying if I put them up in the booth in the room, who's gonna produce the track that I want to rap on? I'm gonna have to probably say it's gonna be Timberland.
All right. So Timberland 5-0. So Timberland was a 5-0. Pharrell was a 5-0. Rick Rubin's a 5-0. Now let's get up here. Dr. Dre or Jermaine Dupri?
Dre.
Dre. You gotta go with Dre.
He got to.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
Dre.
got Dre too.
All right, I'm going with Jermaine Dupri just because.
I was
Let me tell you, when I was young, I wanted to be Jermaine Dupri so bad. He was writing all the album. I thought he like B-Fine said earlier, he had brought you Bow Wow, so he had the hottest nigga in the game, and he was fucking Janet Jackson.
And he had Usher too.
Jermaine, he was doing confessions at the around all of this was at the same.
he did confessions.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri did confessions.
Jermaine Dupri done like a bunch of Usher's old shit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri, if this was just strictly R&B, Jermaine Dupri would win.
Oh, Jermaine Dupri blow motherfuckers out the water. Whew.
And
he was telling them how to sing
earlier,
too.
He did Ari Lennox got a song Pressure, was number one when it came out after a while. Jermaine Dupri still making number ones. That was his argument against Diddy. Bro, I'm still making number ones. When's the last time you made a song? So I will go with Jermaine Dupri, but that's just because I wanted to be Jermaine Dupri so bad. Just so bad.
One of the reasons I went with Dre.
I know y'all have seen them Janet Jackson videos when she's on tour. Think that she's doing that in real life. Come on, man.
One of the reasons I went with Dre is because Jermaine Dupri bought us Bow Wow. I don't care what y'all say. I can't act like that shit was okay. I remember growing up in that time too, and every young boy hated Bow Wow. So I don't know where you niggas getting off praising this nigga. We hated Bow Wow
Who
so
hated Bow
much.
Wow?
I never
We
hated Bow Wow.
hated Bow Wow.
I never
hated Bow Wow. We hated Bow Wow because the girls liked Bow Wow. So
I
any
hated Romeo.
any nigga that the girls liked, we hated that nigga. So we hated Bow Wow. You niggas did too. Y'all just don't remember.
I hated Romeo because I thought he wanted to be
Both
that.
of them niggas, I had both of them TV niggas. I was like, fuck them Nickelodeon ass niggas. Both of them. And that was just because I'm a boy, and all the little girls was like, oh yeah, they cute.
B5, did you hate Bow Wow?
Yeah.
You say what?
Did you hate Bow Wow?
No, I didn't hate Bow Wow. I wanted to be Bow Wow. Yeah, I wanted to be. He got all the girls and he had the braids.
I guess that's the difference between me. I ain't never want to be another nigga. I would always tell you.
As a young child,
Even as a young child, I was like,
child.
nah. I had a fade just because Bow Wow had braids.
Nah.
Hey, I was trying to see Walk and hit the little Harlem Shake. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to do all that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we was dancing, but
we was young. We was young. We looked at Bow Wow.
Man, Bow Wow was, to this day, just like he was
Little
back
Bow
then.
Wow. You just come on. I wanted to be when he had the video. Remember the video where he had the girls and like I forgot the name of the video. Like it wasn't real. They wasn't real chains, but he had like the girls in his backyard like dogs.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, that was so cold right there, bro. Like,
was that Bounce? I think it was Bounce.
I remember that.
Bounce.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was Bounce. Come on,
Uh-huh.
but you ain't see. I don't know, bro. I remember sending puppy love to a female. You know what I'm saying? Try to get that shit off. Oh no, bro. Oh no.
I ain't never.
I was growing
What
up.
was
Niggas talking about hoes shaking ass and shit. I was like, fuck that nigga, Bell. I didn't really care for that nigga. I was like, whatever. I don't care for them little niggas saying to them bitches. I'm straight. It was my little bitches. Leave them alone. So.
All right, bro. All right, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I never had to Bow Wow.
I ain't rock with Bow Wow, nigga.
All right,
a lot of niggas my age didn't rock with Bow Wow.
Hey, didn't he date Sierra for a little bit?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that was my first ringtone. That was one of my first ringtones. I never.
See, bro, like your whole argument's invalid now, though, bro, because like you was a super fan. So like
I like Bow Wow.
We can say JD, no, not as much, nigga. Like we said, Dre.
Look, we gonna move on, man. Dr. Dre and Timberland.
I'm about to go. Dre Gay was Eminem, man. Dre Gay was. You can find me in the club. Dre Gay was that like. So I got to go with Dre. Dre might win this thing.
All right, ready? What you gonna do? Dre and Timberland.
I got Dre.
All right, Will.
I'm gonna go with Timberland because the track list of late is more relevant, you know.
I ain't know, Joe. The tiebreaker's gonna be between you because I'm going with Timberland too. So,
bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going with Timberland too. As much as I love Dre, Timberland for me he's more. I don't know. His production is way better to me.
I love Dre. He brought us Death Row. You know what I'm saying? He Snoop. He gave us all of this stuff. He NWA. Like no disrespect to Dre, but I'm going Timberland. I'm going Timberland. So, all right, on the other side, Rick Rubin versus For Real. Ready? You go first.
I'm gonna go with Rick Rubin, just because if you ask For Real right now, he gonna say Rick Rubin. You know, so I'm gonna go with Rick Rubin. I think Rick Rubin is inspiring every producer on this list, you know, in one way or another. So. I mean, it sucks to go against Pharrell because Pharrell, I'm in Virginia right now. Man, they just had a motherfucking street named after him or something like that here in Virginia. But, man, I got to go with Rick Rubin.
You know, you got a point there, too. Yeah, Rick Rubin.
All right.
Yeah.
Will?
Rick Rubin, man, just like I said, it's just, I mean, you know, that he is a big part of music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gotta go with that. Gotta respect that.
Well, big fans, our votes don't matter because it's already 3. But what you think?
I'm gonna go with Rick Rubin. You know, at deep bag, yeah, it's a deep bag right there. You know what I mean? That counts for a lot.
All right, so the finals is Timberland and Rick Rubin. But before y'all pick, I'm gonna go with each one of y'all, see if there's anybody that y'all think could have, or should have made the list. Well, I know we already talked about Scott Storch, but Joe, you got anybody else?
Justice League.
Okay.
Justice League.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about you, B-Fine?
Not at the top of my head, I like Justice League. You know, they got a nice not a nice R&B. They got nice samples and stuff. So I would Justice League, but I can't think of nobody off the top of my head. No, not off the top of my head. I don't know. Does he count? KY Engineering, does he count? Because his tag has been on a lot of hits. KY Engineering, and he's a local guy. So
Oh shit. I've heard that too. Yeah. Damn.
KY Engineering, he did a lot of tracks.
I've heard that on a lot of stuff. Yeah, I didn't know that was local. That's dope.
Yep. He's from Lexington. I follow him on Twitter and shit. He's a little older than me. He's about 37, 38. But he did all of he did a lot of Drake stuff, a lot of 2 Chainz. Like that era between 2011, 2015, he might have did every 2 Chainz track, but he's just an engineer, so he ain't really. They got something to do with it, but KY Engineering.
Hey, look, man, engineers cannot be downplayed in music, like
Real
at
talk.
all.
Hell no.
For real.
Young Thug engineer, boy. Shit.
If you can't engineer your shit, you ain't shit. It's everybody counts.
Sometimes they make the track. Real
They
talk.
fucking do. They really do. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at a whole fucking studio in front of me right now. So I'm like, engineer needs way more credit than they get.
Mike Dean.
Yes. Dude, Mike Dean. Yes. Yes.
All right. So Zaytoven was the first name that popped in my head.
Thank you.
Zaytoven.
Thank you. Oh.
And then 808 Mafia.
808 Mafia.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Drummer Boy. I ain't think about Drummer Boy. Drummer Boy.
Hold on. I got somebody. I got a dark horse. Young Berg. Young Berg has been turned up.
Bro, you know what? He's got a point.
But he's a writer, though. He don't really make beats.
Yeah. He been doing like P. Diddy. I listened to him explain how he made songs. He kind of like P. Diddy putting the elements together to make a song.
If P. Diddy makes his list, it's a real low. It's a lot of low. You know what I mean? The bar's kind of low, but his name is Hitmaker. You heard Hitmaker on a lot of tracks. Hitmaker, that's Young Bird.
Nah, I feel it, but I think of him as a writer. So I don't really think of him as a producer.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
That's why I you know what I'm saying? I think when I think producer, beat making, maybe a little bit of writing as well. You know what I mean?
I don't have any dark horses. I got some guys who I felt like influence what rap is. I don't know if you call them producers. I would. The one for me is gonna be Drama. So I feel like with him and what he did with Wayne and a lot of niggas in the South, T.I. shit with those mixtapes.
You talking about DJ Drama, like the mixtapes, like Gangsta Grill series and shit like that? Dude, that's a whole fucking yes. No. That's a whole movement right there.
They locked that man up. He changed the game. They locked him up.
Dude, yes.
The label heads are so scared of him, they locked him up.
Is anybody following the Dat Piff shit, by the way?
Yeah, I've seen that. Was that a hoax?
I don't know. The website isn't accessible right now, so I don't know if it's down or not. But
they actually took it down.
Yeah, they really took that down.
Bro,
wow!
They changed the game right there.
The app is still accessible.
Yeah.
All right,
they definitely changed the game.
It's time for the finals.
Wait. I got some producers, man. Some dark horse.
All right, go ahead.
All right, man. Organized Noise.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You got I already said Zaytoven.
Yes.
You got Tay Keith.
Oh yeah.
Weezy.
Yes.
That's about it for me.
Oh, Jay Dilla. DJ Quick.
Jay Dilla. See, that was one that I was thinking of too. I'm like, I don't know how to leave him off, but
Q-Tip too.
Q-Tip.
Yep. I forgot about DJ Quick. West Coast shit. Yep.
DJ Quick. Man.
I just watched this Up in Smoke. Y'all watch the Up in Smoke podcast?
Nope. DJ Quick was on there though?
Not Up to Smoke. All that smoke with Matt Barnes and
yeah.
David Jackson. I just watched his podcast. It's pretty dope. Watch his interview, brother.
All right. Time for the finals. Timberland and Rick Rubin. B Fines, we'll start off with you this time.
I don't know. Timberland knocked he the one that knocked the Juicy J out. So I guess I gotta go with Timberland, man. You got Aaliyah, you got Arab, you know what I mean? So I guess I gotta go with Tim.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rick Rubin. You know, Rick Rubin got the old, the new, got the rock. You know, dude's got it for real. I mean, he got that shit.
All right.
Rick Rubin got a deep bag, man. He got a deep bag.
He got pages and pages of shit. But we only looking at his pages of, you know, like I said, hip hop and or R&B shit. He do got a lot of rock shit. But now, Will, what you think?
I see.
If we just looking at the rap only and the R&B, I'm gonna go with Timbaland. I feel like Timbaland's influence was a lot too. So, and plus, I mean, I can identify a lot of different Timbaland tracks, just like Rick Rubin's. But I just feel like, I don't know, Timbaland's for the culture, so I'm leaning with the culture.
All right, Joe.
But hold on.
All right, well,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Joe. Then I go back to you.
And I think I gotta go with Timbaland. Just I love Rick Rubin and he does so much, and you can, but there's just something about Timbaland to me. You know, I grew up with that sound, and that sound is just something that it's inspired me. Like when I sit here and mess around with stuff, I'm always kind of like thinking of Timbaland and how he's like I said, he steps outside the box when he tries different shit out. And so to me, that's amazing.
All right. Look, my vote doesn't really matter because it's already 3 on Timbaland, but I will go with Timbaland as well. B-Fast, you was ready to say something.
This is completely unrelated, but I just thought of another Dark Horse producer, Smokey Robinson. Smokey Robinson gave us a lot of hits from Motown, so that's a producer. I don't know if we want to go back at the pile, but yeah.
We not going back. We ain't going back that far, and he ain't produced no rap. So we can.
Oh, okay. I'm just throwing. Okay, all right. But yeah.
Because then we be talking about Brian Michael Cox and all that. So no. We gonna stick to some rap that did enough rap in hip hop. So all right, man. Timbaland's the winner.
The greatest producer of all time. Okay, Timbaland.
Timbaland is the winner. Hey man, I appreciate all y'all taking the time out to do this.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, anytime.
All right, before everybody go, hey, ready? Thank you. You want to shout out your music page? You want to shout out anything?
Nah, no shout out. I got another one. I said it earlier for engineering, but Mike Dean probably should have been on here too, man.
Who?
Mike Dean.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, but nah. Thank you for having me, man. It's always a pleasure.
Always. Be fine, my dog.
That is always a pleasure. Follow me on IG, BFines, BFINES_ real simple.
All right, Joe.
Bro, real simple, dog. I hate a complicated ass Instagram name. I hate a complicated ass. You know you too. Follow me on Instagram, _X. What? Nigga, what? Yeah, just real simple. 5 letters and underscore.
All right, Joe.
What up?
B-Fast is a fool, bro. Hey, Joe, I appreciate you coming through for. Well, Joe, it's ain't really your first day. You did that the YouTube channel too, so yeah.
Hey, you know.
My dog. Hey, me and Joe, Mr. F this shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, fuck this stuff.
Fuck this shit. And Will, my dog.
Yeah, man, I'm glad to be back. Like I said before, I ain't got no handles or nothing. I can't find me. You want to come find me, come find me. And I just want to say one thing. It has nothing to do with music or anything like that. I just sitting in my kitchen and somebody come up with some of my best ideas in the kitchen. I just happened to look over and see, and I wanted to make the world clear that raisins are horrible.
What?
Raisins
are horrible.
Dried grapes. Those things are horrible. We can talk about that later.
I was gonna say we're gonna have to talk about that later.
Come back and listen to my fruit podcast.
Oh shit.
We're gonna have a best fruit podcast, and raisins are the dark horse.
All right. I don't even know how to end. Hey, y'all already know the vibes. Appreciate y'all for listening to Hold Up in Another Thing, presented by Mixed Vibes Media. Timbaland won it out, but we're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all already know the vibes.
All right. Peace.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Peace out.